Gold hitting a near 3-week high, but it's another precious metal that's caught the eye of the commodities king, Dennis Gartman. Dennis, welcome back to the show.
Good to be here.
You're looking at silver.
Well, I look at silver because I think silver, in a protracted bull market, you're going to see silver gain upon gold on a rather consistent basis. There are things in this world you can count on. Your mom loves you. Don't hit it to the right on a Sunday on 12 at Augusta. And in bull markets in metals, silver will gain upon gold. The gold-silver ratio will fall. The gold-silver ratio had gotten about 80, 81, 82, i.e. 80, 81, 82 ounces of silver necessary to buy an ounce of gold. That should probably make its way back down into the low 20s over some period of time. That would seem to tell me that if you're going to trade the metals, trade silver from the bullish side. I'm too old to trade silver. It's far too volatile for me to trade it. I'll be a buyer of gold despite the bullishness of the silver market. But watch silver relative to gold. In a bull market, silver gains upon gold. In a bull market, the gold-silver ratio will fall. It's a very good indicator of the internal makeup of the precious metals market itself.
Right, and we're showing that, and we're showing the gold-silver ratio spike actually just after 2008 or so. So, Dennis, let's extrapolate this and what this means in terms of your view of U.S. stocks right now. Does that make you more confident that this protracted rally, or whatever you want to call it, can continue?
Well, it really doesn't speak much to the U.S. stock market. In fact, bull markets in metals tend not to be coextensive with bull markets in equities. Bull markets in the gold market, bull markets in silver tend to be coextensive with bear markets in the equities market. But the way the gold-silver ratio has begun to top out, as you saw in the previous chart, it topped out several years ago about 82. Here it is in the high 80s. Today it actually closed down below 80. I think it's broken that uptrend. That tells me there's something going on, something bullish developing in the metals markets generally, and you should err upon the side of owning the precious metals. If you're an active speculator, if you have the temerity and the urge to do it, silver's probably going to do better than gold shall. But as I said earlier, I'm too old to trade silver. I'll leave that to the young guys. BK, you can have silver.
BK,
I'll trade gold.
He's erring and has the temerity.
Well, Dennis had at one point had told me that gentlemen don't trade silver or oats, I believe it was. So clearly being long silver, I'm not a gentleman. But my question is, I'm curious where you're seeing the demand from this. Is this just a demand for gold and silver is the tail here? Or is there something fundamentally going on in the silver market on the supply-demand imbalance?
I'm a little bemused as to why silver is as strong as it has been, because it is an industrial metal plus a precious metal, and the major demand for silver had always been in photography. And if we know one thing in the world these days, iPads have taken over from Kodak everywhere, and will continue to do so. So the demand for silver is probably less than I would like to have it. Nonetheless, history has shown me in bull markets, be long silver, be short gold. As I said, I'm going to trade gold from the long side. I'm going to use the gold-silver ratio as an indicator of the general bullish trend of the precious metals in and of themselves.